Hello, spice enthusiasts. Welcome to our channel where we make every meal an adventure. Today, we're embarking on a global spice journey. Fasten your seatbelts. We'll explore the most essential spices beyond the usual black pepper, cloves, cinnamon, and nutmeg. Those are staples, right? Prepare to elevate your dishes from tasty to absolutely mouth-watering. We'll delve into the history, the culture, the flavors, and yes, I'll share some of my own cooking mishaps and triumphs with these spices. You definitely don't want to miss this. First up, we're hanging 10 with turmeric, the golden child of the spice world. This vibrant spice hails all the way from India, where it's been used for centuries in everything from curries to traditional medicine. Remember that time I tried making my own turmeric face mask? Let's just say things got a little messy. But hey, that's part of the fun, right? Turmeric has this warm, earthy flavor that adds a depth to dishes you won't believe. It is naturally good in making dishes such as Indian turmeric rice, Moroccan chermoula, and any curry dish. Next up, we're jetting off to Mexico and the Middle East to hang with cumin, the earthy enhancer. This spice is a staple in chili powders, stews, and anything needing a little smoky warmth. My first encounter with cumin was a happy accident. I used cumin instead of chili powder in my mom's famous chili. Let's just say it was a hit, or at least my mom endorses the flavor and the aroma that came out from the use of cumin. Cumin's got this smoky, earthy aroma that just draws you in. It is great in making taco seasoning, chili, mole, curries, Tex-Mex cuisines, lentil soup, and much more. Now let's talk about coriander, the citrusy twin of cilantro. I know, some people think it tastes like soap, but trust me on this one. I love coriander in my marinades, salsa, pho, and my Cambodian curry. Coriander comes from the seeds of the cilantro plant and has a totally different flavor profile. It's warm, citrusy, and a little sweet. One time, I accidentally used coriander instead of cumin in my guacamole. Let's just say it was an adventure. Paprika. Oh, paprika! This spice is a chameleon, morphing from sweet to smoky depending on the pepper it's made from. Originating in Central Europe, paprika brings the color and flavor. Whether you're making Hungarian goulash, Spanish paella, potato salad, sausages, or deviled eggs. I once tried making my own paprika from scratch. Let's just say I have a newfound appreciation for the store-bought stuff. Paprika's versatility makes it a great spice to have on hand. It adds smoky or sweet depth, vibrant color, and a touch of warmth to various dishes across cuisines. Get ready to be wowed by cardamom, the queen of spice. Cardamom is a pod-shaped spice with a strong aromatic flavor that is both sweet and savory. It's native to India and Indonesia, and it's been used in cooking for centuries. Cardamom comes in two main varieties, green cardamom and black cardamom. This spice adds a sense of elegance to everything it touches. In a daring baking experiment, I ventured into uncharted territory by adding a pinch of cardamom to my chocolate chip cookie dough. Would it be a disaster or a delightful discovery? Let's just say it was a game changer. It was the courage to try new things, and experimenting with spices is an exciting adventure. Now let's talk about saffron, the liquid gold of the spice world. It is the world's most expensive spice, is prized for its subtle floral and honey-like flavor. A tiny pinch is enough to add a luxurious touch to a dish. This precious spice, derived from the crocus flower, is worth its weight in gold, literally. But trust me, a little goes a long way. Saffron has this unique floral aroma that adds a luxurious touch to everything. Some of the most iconic dishes using saffron are paella, risotto, bouillabaisse, Milanese ossobuco, and tadig. I once splurged on a tiny jar of saffron and decided to make saffron risotto. Let's just say it was the most expensive risotto I've ever made, but totally worth it. My advice is to not make the same costly mistake that I did. Ginger, ginger, ginger. This knobby root is a powerhouse of flavor, adding a spicy zing to everything. Some of the most common dishes made using ginger are curries, pickling, stir-fries, gingerbread cookies, and ginger tea. I love to use ginger to marinate my meat as it helps to tenderize the protein and adds a layer of flavor. It's also a natural remedy for nausea, indigestion, sore throat, pain relief, and cold and flu. Trust me, this spice helped me stay away from over-the-counter drugs many times. One time, I accidentally used way too much ginger in my stir-fry. Let's just say that it was the best cooking mistake I have ever made because it tasted so good that I literally had to put it in my cooking diary. Fennel seeds, oh my. These little guys have a distinct licorice flavor that adds a touch of sweetness and warmth to dishes. They're often used in Indian and Middle Eastern cuisine, adding a unique depth of flavor. Some of the most common dishes where fennel seeds are used are pickling, Italian sausages, salumi, and making breads. One day, I was feeling a little fennel-ouse, so I sprinkled a magical pinch of these licorice-scented seeds into my tomato sauce. It became a symphony of sweet and savory, or unleash a chorus of confusion. Let's just say it was a revelation. Don't underestimate the power of mustard seeds. These tiny but mighty seeds pack a pungent punch, adding a sharp, tangy flavor to everything. These awesome seeds are especially good in curries, salad dressing, marinades, and pickling, just to name a few. I once tried making my own mustard from scratch. I decided to ditch the store-bought stuff and grind my own mustard seeds into a fiery homemade concoction. Let's just say it was a messy but delicious adventure. Fenugreek. Oh, fenugreek. It is a unique spice with a slightly bitter and nutty flavor, with some describing it as having a maple syrup-like aroma. The fenugreek seeds are small and yellow-gold in color, while the leaves are light green and clover-shaped. This spice has a slightly bitter, maple syrup-like flavor that's often used in Indian curries, Ethiopian injera, pickling, tea, and spice blends. A little goes a long way with this one. I once accidentally used too much fenugreek in my curry. Let's just say it tasted like maple syrup. Allspice, the name says it all. The spice that lives up to its name is a culinary chameleon. This warm, aromatic spice tastes like a blend of cinnamon, nutmeg, and cloves. It's often used in Caribbean and Middle Eastern cuisine, adding a touch of warmth and sweetness to everything from jerk chicken to spiced coffee. Some of the most common dishes that use allspice are Jamaican jerk, pumpkin spice, hearty winter stews, and holiday baking from gingerbread to fruitcakes. Inspiration whispered in my ear, and I tossed a rebellious pinch of allspice into my pumpkin pie filling one day. It turned out to be a harmonious symphony of fall flavors and a flavor fiasco. At the end, it turned out to be a Thanksgiving hit. Star anise, the star of the show. This beautiful spice, shaped like a star, has a distinct licorice flavor that's often used in Chinese and Vietnamese cuisine. Some of the iconic dishes that use star anise are Chinese braised meats, Malaysian laksa, Cambodian and Thai curries. It's also one of the key ingredients in pho, the Vietnamese noodle soup. I once added a star anise to my chicken noodle soup when I was feeling under the weather. Let's just say it was the best chicken noodle soup I've ever had. Tarragon, the French favorite. This delicate herb has a slightly sweet, anise-like flavor that's often used in French cuisine and also known as the king of herbs. It's delicious in sauces, dressings, and egg dishes. I once added fresh tarragon to my scrambled eggs on the fly. Let's just say it was a breakfast game changer. Oregano, the pizza herb. It is a versatile herb with a warm, earthy flavor that complements many cuisines. This pungent herb is often used in Italian and Greek cuisine, such as pizza, Greek gigante beans, Mexican magic dishes like chili, enchiladas, and tacos. It's delicious in tomato sauces, on pizzas, and with roasted vegetables. I once accidentally used way too much oregano on my pizza. Simply good, and it tasted like a salad. Last but not least time, this fragrant herb packs a powerful punch of flavor despite its diminutive size. This versatile herb has a slightly minty, earthy flavor that's often used in French and Mediterranean cuisine. Most common dishes that use thyme are vegetable soups, lentil stews, roasted chicken, grilled fish, and much more. Thyme isn't just for savory dishes. It adds a surprising and delightful touch to creamy cheese sauces, gratins, or even mac and cheese. I once added fresh thyme to my Thanksgiving turkey brine. Let's just say it was the most flavorful turkey ever. Wow, we've covered a lot of ground today. From the warm and earthy turmeric to the bright and citrusy coriander, we've explored a world of flavor. I encourage you to get out there and experiment with these amazing spices. Don't be afraid to try something new. Who knows, you might just discover your new favorite flavor. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, subscribe, and leave a comment or two. Until next time, happy exploring and experimenting with your spices. At Spark and Seed, igniting ideas, growing knowledge.